What's up, lovely people? How you doing? It's been a little bit over a week, like it normally is. We're kind of used to that by now. There's no point even dwelling on it. Although I will this week. I have an actual reason. It was my birthday, and so I wasn't around to make the video, and I know that's not really a good enough excuse. It's a bigger cop-out than anything. But don't you worry, because now I'm back, I'm going to try and keep to a schedule with a vengeance. Starting with a new regime to get us all in the mood. And that is going to be a new upload schedule. My plan, that's currently in here, is to have a lovely, fresh, shiny new video for you guys every single Wednesday. At some point on a Wednesday, you'll have a sexy new video to sit back, relax, and enjoy with your loved ones. Onwards with the video! Right, you might be thinking to yourself, you didn't pull a challenge out of the thing last week. And you'd be correct, I didn't pull a challenge out last week. I was too busy being on fire and considering dying to do that. That challenge sucked. I spent a good 20 minutes, half an hour just solidly on the floor in fetal position. So I haven't pulled a challenge. So this week I'm going to give you a bit more information about me, some stories from my past. Story time! Now, it's important for you to know that I was a horrible child. Most children are a bit of a handful. You know, they're a little bit naughty. You scuff them on the head and you say, "Oh, you scamp." They never called me scamp. They called me names. They still do. I was basically the devil child. At one point, a social worker told my mum to lock me in a room and forget I existed. Probably should have done that, really. I know a lot of kids are horrible. These kids are just messy, they're smelly, they're messy, they're untidy, they ask stupid questions. We'll have a video on stupid kids questions in the future, I'll tell you that right now. So, we're going to start the story time. Enjoy. Flashback to cute little 11-year-old Liam. Very gullible, very naive, very cute, and a little bit of a demon. Now, it's important to know that this story does not just involve me. It involves two of my friends who we're going to call Ollie and James, because I can't actually remember who the actual kids were. Now me, Ollie and James, we thought it would be a good idea to play in the garden. We had a really nice garden. It was a big garden, lots of grass, a lovely pond, had a slide. So you'd think that was enough for us. We'd sit and play in the treehouse, but no, we did not. We chose to play with the wall. Now, this wall was tucked around the back of my house. We used to sit on top of the wall and just chat to each other. On this specific day, we decided, for some reason, and I don't know why, we decided it would be a good idea to take the wall apart brick by brick. Are you starting to see how much of an idiot child I was at this point? This wall, just so you can picture it, is easily this tall maybe? Now, we're sitting on it. I don't really remember if we used tools. I just remember us chiseling away. So we must have had a spoon or something, or a stick. We start moving it brick by brick. It starts getting lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. So there we are, taking this ball apart like this. Yeah, taking it apart like this. And then we hear Liam. And that is when all three of us ran away. Actually, that's when Oliver and James ran away. I just stand there like an idiot because, you know, I'm an idiot. So there's little old me chilling on this dismantled wall as my mum comes out. And again, I'm sensing a pattern here because I don't really remember the ending to that story. I assume she punished me, she made me build the wall by hand. If that doesn't give you a hint of the kind of child I was, I used to run away quite a lot. I used to do things I shouldn't do. Like, I remember this time, I ran down the road and I hid in the top of this tree. It was a proper big tree, it wasn't a fern, but that's what my mind telling me it was a fern. It was like a big bushy tree against a fence, so you could get behind it and you could climb up. I put my bike behind it, I climbed up the tree and I waited. I was easily in this tree for a good couple of hours because everyone in the street was looking for me. My parents had naturally worried about me and had asked everyone to go out and have a look for me. And there's me sitting in the top of this tree, watching people just run around looking for Liam, and I'm thinking, hello, hello. They didn't find me. Although my dad found me because my bike gave me away. The wheel was sticking out from behind it. I'll get better at hide and seek. As well as being genuinely a nightmare child, I was just this huge wuss as a child as well. I was quite gutsy in the sense of I was confident to talk to people, but when it actually came to having an issue, I crumbled. I was weak. Now, about 18 years ago, we moved to this lovely beach area, having previously been on holiday there in previous years. We were down on the beach having a look around, and I had this habit as a child of just disappearing, going missing, as I've already told you. So my parents sit on one end of the beach, and I've wandered away to the other end of the beach. So easily, you know those wooden things that separate the beaches? I'm easily like 7 or 8 of those away, because that's the kind of terrible child I was. So I've wandered away with my pickaxe. That's the one. You know, I'm all like, no, not pickaxe. What am I on about? Pickaxe. Fishing net. Pickaxe and fishing net, very similar, easy to get mistaken. So there's me with my fishing net, just walking around, cute little Liam, all small and innocent, little halo above my head. I see on the ground this gelatinous thing. Now, the innocent child goes, oh, well, I wonder what that is. I'm gonna put that in my net. It was a jellyfish. I put the jellyfish into my net, and I instantly panic. Dear God, there's this jelly monster in my net. So I start running away. I run away from the jellyfish. Problem is, I'm still carrying the net. So as I run away, it follows me. Ah, jellyfish! I'm crying, I'm running, I'm screaming, and well, the jellyfish is just there until eventually someone finds me, takes the jellyfish off me and lobs it away. All those were just a couple examples of why I was a horrible and nasty child. Let me know down below in the comments if you think you were a worse child, or if you've got an interesting story from when you were a kid. So the challenge for next week is mystery beans. What does it mean? Find out next week. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and I will see you next Wednesday, I promise you. Ish. Toodle pip. It's just me and my silly life. I miss the Manta Pants.